Let's talk a little bit about structuring your business for funding. Getting funding for a business is like giving it a power boost. It brings in money for things like growing your business, hiring more people, and getting better equipment. This helps your business get bigger and more competitive. It also provides a safety net, so if things get tough, you have some financial support. With this money, you can make your operation smoother and even come up with new ideas or products to stay ahead of the game. Plus, it's not just about money. It helps you build a financial reputation, a good financial reputation, and it gives you room to make decisions, attract talented people to work with you, and so on. Getting business funding isn't just about cash. It's a smart move that can make your business stronger in many ways. And there are many iconic companies today that started out with business funding. Some of these companies are Google, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, Netflix, Airbnb, Uber, and even Apple. We also have Microsoft and Tesla. All of these companies started out with some form of business funding, and they used that money, that financing, to propel their business into the iconic companies that they are today, making billions of dollars each month. So I just wanted to put this here for you to understand that with the correct amount of funding, with the right funding strategy, you can actually take your business to new heights. And if you use credit wisely, right? If you leverage your credit wisely, it can take you from wherever you are now to where you want to be. Also, I want to say this as well. The world is becoming more credit based. So if you have good credit, good personal credit or good business credit, you should be leveraging that credit in order to take advantages of opportunity that might be present to you, or to strengthen your financial position and elevate your businesses, right? The world is becoming more credit based. Those with good credit will have good businesses and good lives. Those with poor credit will have poor businesses and poor lives. So work on your credit and take advantages of the opportunities that credit do provide for you. All right, so just wanted to share that little bit there. Now let's take a look at how we can navigate business funding. And first of all, let's take a look at the different funding options available to us. Now, financial institutions such as banks and credit unions offer various types of funding for your business. This includes business credit cards, business lines of credit, and business loans. Each of these serve a different financial need. Here's an explanation of these funding options. First up, we have business credit cards. Business credit cards provide a convenient way to manage day-to-day expenses, make purchases, and separate personal and business finances. They often come with expense tracking tools, reward programs, and benefits. Approval for a business credit card typically depends on both your personal and business credit histories. Lenders may also consider business revenue, years in operation, and the owner's financial stability. Business credit cards offer flexibility, quick access to funds, and the ability to build a business credit history, which is super important. They are suitable for smaller ongoing expenses and can help with managing cash flow. The second funding option that we have here is business lines of credit. Business line of credit provides a predetermined amount of money that a business can draw from as needed. Interest is only charged on the amount withdrawn. It's a flexible financial option or flexible financing option for short-term working capital needs. So the requirement for business lines of credit. Financial institutions will assess your business credit worthiness, financial statements, cash flow, and the owner's credit history. A solid business plan and a demonstrated ability to repay are crucial factors. So some benefits of business lines of credit. Business lines of credit offer flexibility, allowing businesses to access funds when needed without committing to a huge amount. These are suitable for managing fluctuations in cash flow, covering seasonal expenses, or seizing opportunities. Next up, we have business loans. So this is another form of credit that you can access on the business side. So business loans provide a huge amount of capital that is rapid over a fixed period of time, often with a predetermined interest rate. Loans are suitable for specific purposes like expansion, equipment purchases, or large investments. So the requirements for getting business loans. Banks are going to evaluate the business's financial health, credit history, cash flow, and the purpose of the loan. Collateral may be required for secured loans, and the owner's personal credit worthiness may also be considered. So again, we see how personal credit is important. Now, some of the benefits of business loans. Business loans offer a substantial amount of capital for larger investments or projects. The fixed repayment structure allows for better budgeting, and the interest rates can be competitive, especially when you have good personal credit and business credit as well. Now, let's take a look at how to go about getting approved for these funding options. To increase your chances of approval, It's crucial to maintain good personal and business credit. You need to have a solid business plan and demonstrate consistent cash flow, as well as provide relevant documentation. Understanding the specific requirements for each funding option and aligning them with your business needs will help you choose the most suitable financial solutions. Additionally, building a strong relationship with your bank can enhance your chances of securing favorable terms and conditions. Now, you might have already figured this out, but to do business, you actually need to have an established and registered business. To secure funding for your business, it is essential to establish a well-structured business entity, such as an S Corp or an LLC or a C Corp, nonprofit organization, and so on. Typically, small businesses opt for LLCs or S Corps. It is advisable to consult a tax professional to determine the most suitable business entity tailored to your specific needs and financial goals. Alright, so speak with your tax professional to determine what business entity type will be best for you before you dive in. Alright, so to do a business, you need to have a registered business entity. Okay? Alright, creating your business entity. These are the things you're going to need to create your business entity. You're going to need a business name, a business address, a business phone number, business website, and email address. You're also going to need an EIN number, articles of organization, and operating agreements. The EIN number, articles of organization, and operating agreements are crucial when you're setting up an LLC and going to seek funding. You also need your EIN number to open your business bank accounts, alright? So first up, we have your business name. Selecting a distinctive and professional business name is crucial for effective branding and securing funding. Utilize online tools like namechecker.com to verify the availability of your chosen name across various social media platforms. Ensure the corresponding domain name is also accessible for your business website. Additionally, be cautious when you're choosing a business name. You want to avoid business names in high-risk industries such as real estate, credit, or trucking to prevent potential complications. Basically, high-risk industries are not supported by financial institutions. If you choose a name, let's say John's Real Estate Company, you're not going to get any funding from any financial institution. They're going to consider that as a high-risk industry. Think about it when you're choosing your business name, and you want to be professional and very distinctive so that you can brand yourself and stand out in a crowded market. Next up, we need a professional, real business address. So having a real business address, especially for an LLC, is super important. It keeps you in line with the rules, make your business look more trustworthy, and handles important paperwork and legal stuff. A dedicated business address also helps keep personal and business things separated and gives your business a solid presence. Picking the right address is a smart move, and you can use services like regus.com for a virtual address if you don't have a physical one. Remember, your business address cannot be a PO box, it cannot be a home address. And it's best if it's not shared with other businesses to avoid issues later on. If you're not sure about a physical address or a virtual address, think of getting a registered agent in your state, as this is also a viable option. In addition to having a good business name and business address, you need a business phone number. Having a real business phone number is essential, especially when seeking funding, as it enhances your professionalism and builds trust with potential investors and lenders. A dedicated business number ensures reliable communication, separates personal and business calls, and signals that your business is well prepared and committed. Platforms like grasshopper.com offer convenient solutions for obtaining a professional business phone number, contributing to a polished and credible image during the funding process. Alright, so you do need a professional business phone number as well. Your cell phone is not going to work. Now, you also need a business website and email address. Securing a professional business website and email address is vital for your business entity, especially when you're seeking funding. It enhances your credibility and professionalism, and it is crucial for impressing potential investors and lenders. Namecheap.com is an excellent platform for obtaining a business domain and setting up your professional email address. It also ensures a reliable online presence. I really like Namecheap.com. It's only $10 a year for a domain, and they give you 2 months free for your business email address. Then it's about $5 per month, so about $60 per year for the business email address. So it's very affordable, it's easy to use, and your support team is super good. So Namecheap.com is highly recommended on my side. Also, you want to check out platforms like Fiverr.com if you're seeking someone to professionally develop your website and to align your online image with your brand. Now, I want to say this as well. If you're in the market for a professional website to be built out, our team here at virtuefinancials.com, we do assist with website design. So if that's something that you're interested in, comment the word website below or send me a message and I'll definitely reach out to you and assist you with getting your website set up. All right. Now, a business website and email address. These things not only build trust, they also facilitate clear and organized communication, essential factors that can positively impact the funding process, right? So this goes a long way in helping you to secure the amount of funding you need and getting you the maximum amount of funding as well. Now, think for a second. Any professional business that you work with, they all have a professional website. All members of that company all have their own business email address relating to that company. So when you're going in for funding, you want to set up yourself as a real professional business. A business website and email address goes a long way towards that end. All right. Once you have all of that set up, you're going to want to get an EIN number. An EIN number, also called an employer identification number, is a unique 9-digit identifier assigned by the IRS to businesses and other entities for tax purposes. This number is crucial for various financial transactions, including opening a business bank account, filing taxes, and applying for business credit. Obtaining an EIN is free, and businesses can apply online on the IRS website, irs.gov. The application process is straightforward. It typically requires basic information about the business, such as its structure, purpose, and the number of employees. An EIN is essential for legal and financial transactions, serving as a distinct identifier for a business entity in the eyes of the IRS and other government agencies. Some people like to say that the EIN is your business's social security number, so you can think of it as that as well. Now, we spoke about your articles of organization. This is essential as well. Articles of organization is a key document for an LLC. It is filed with the state to establish its legal existence. It contains vital details like the LLC's name, purpose, structure, registered agent, and sometimes its members and managers. This document is crucial as it officially creates the LLC as a distinct legal entity, offering recognition and protection. Serving as the foundation for operations, the articles of organization are required for state registration, ensuring compliance with laws. Clear documentation also helps avoid misunderstandings amongst members and provides a basis for legal and financial decisions. So that was your articles of organization, and now let's take a look at your operating agreement. An operating agreement is a crucial legal document for a limited liability company, your LLC. It outlines internal rules and structures. While not always mandatory, it establishes key aspects such as member roles, profit distribution, decision making. This document is essential for managing internal affairs, preventing disputes, and defining the rights and responsibility of LLC members. It serves as a foundational guide for the company's operation. Now, you can do this all on your own. It's not very hard to set up. There are many resources online that teaches you how. Now, if you need a more detailed, more comprehensive guide where I actually show you step by step how to set up this business entity, how to get all of these moving pieces in place, comment the word business entity below and I'll reach out to you with some more information and show you step by step how to get this all set up. All right. Now let's take a look at how we can actually go about filing for your business entity. Individuals can file their business entity on their own by visiting the official website of the Secretary of State or equivalent state agency in the state where they intend to operate. Each state has its own online portal or business registration system where you can find the necessary forms, guidelines, and instructions for filing. So basically, you can just search in Google for LLC registration in whatever state you want to operate in. So for example, LLC registration in Philadelphia. You're going to find the relevant information there and you can just follow the steps to get your entity registered and filed for. Additionally, you can hire a professional company. There are many of them online, or you can just work with the Virtue Financial teams. Just get in touch with us if you're interested in having us create your business entity for you, okay? Now, let's take a look at the general steps if you want to do this on your own. So the first step is you want to go to the official website for the Secretary of State or the relevant state agency responsible for business registration. Then you want to look for a section related to business services or business filings. This is where you'll find the information and forms for registering a new business entity. You're going to want to choose your business structure that suits your need, example, a LLC, and you want to locate the corresponding registration forms. You want to fill out the necessary forms with accurate and complete information. This typically includes details about your business name, your purpose, your structure, registered agent, and other relevant information, such as your business address. Next, you need to check the availability of your chosen business name on the state's business registry. You may need to choose an alternative name if your preferred name is already in use. From there, you're going to want to follow the website's instructions to submit completed forms. This may include uploading electronic documents or mailing physical copies. This all depends on the state's requirements. Next, you're going to want to pay the required filing fees online using the provided payment options, and fees may vary by state and business structure. After submitting your forms and payment, you should receive a confirmation of your business registration. This confirmation may include a filed copy of your formation documents. Keep copies of all filed documents, receipts for filing fees, and confirmations received. These documents are crucial for future references and compliance. Lastly, you're going to want to check for additional requirements. Be aware of any additional requirements specific for your business type or industry. Some states may have extra steps or regulations for certain professions. Also, you must be aware of the Corporate Transparency Act that comes into play in January 2024. So you definitely need to speak to your tax professional or your legal professional about setting up your entity and the required steps that you need to follow once the entity is actually set up. Alright, so in a nutshell, that's the basic process for filing for your business entity and getting everything set up. Again, if you need further assistance with this, you need a more detailed overview, step-by-step process, let me know in the comment business entity below, or if you want us to assist you with getting your business entity set up, let us know, we can definitely help. Now, something important to note. Remember that specific processes can vary by state. It is essential to carefully follow the instructions provided on the official state website. Additionally, consider seeking legal or professional advice to ensure you're meeting all the necessary requirements for your business entity registration. Alright, so just keep that in mind.